Hello everyone and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. In the last episode, we got acquainted with the people and the systems of the Normandy. This episode, you'll be happy to know, we are finally setting out and exploring the galaxy. Clusters already conquered by the Reapers can be accessed by the Normandy's stealth drive. Search these clusters for survivors, salvage, and valuable intel. So we've got access to the entire galaxy. Except we haven't. What appear to be options at the moment, there's not really actually much we can do until we've done the mission on Palaven, really. You are technically given full, free reign here, but it's really not as free as it perhaps seems. So I'm going to go on and basically do the mission on Palaven straight ahead. So you have this concept called search and rescue, but I'm of exploring other places, but I'm really going to go into that once we're done on Palaven, I think. So we're going to head here into the Apian Crest. The Normandy is equipped with a new and improved scanning pulse that can detect objects of interest. Use this to uncover war assets, artifacts, intel, and fuel as you fly around the system. Be aware, however, that each time the pulse is triggered, the chance that the Reapers will enter the system to investigate is increased. If a Reaper enters the system you're in, flee and wait till you've completed a mission before returning. So yes, you can throw out these scan pulses. There we go. And there are certain places where they work, and I'll be going through those places as they're relevant. But for now, we're actually going to move towards first Palaven and get a bit of information on that. The only thing on this planet that isn't silver are the Turians. It's all too clear they're made of steel. These were Alliance hero John Grissom's impressions of the Turian homeworld of Palaven, seen by humans for the first time following the First Contact War. So that's basically, humans went through a mass relay and found Turians on the other side, and they immediately were like, shit, aliens, and went to war. The Turians' martial attitude permeates every aspect of Palaven's society, from architecture to art to politics. It's no surprise their homeworld was never occupied by an invading force until now. The Reapers, aware of their enemy's reputation, brought overwhelming force to Palaven and did not hesitate to bombard cities that resisted. And all of them resisted. The dust and smoke from pulverized cities is now a breathing hazard across most of the planet. Water and power supplies have all but vanished. Still, the fight here has cost the Reapers dearly. Alliance Travel Advisory. Palaven's weak magnetic field means still radiation levels are greater than those found on other habitable worlds. Human visitors are advised to wear enviro-suits or other radiation protection when visiting Palaven. But our business is not on Palaven, it's on Palaven's largest moon, Menai. Palaven's largest moon has been shrouded in secrecy since the dawn of the Turian space age. During the Krogan rebellions, the hierarchy classified nearly all data on Menai and its sister moon Nanus because they feared the Krogan could use the moons as weapons by smashing them into Palaven's surface. However, some information has leaked out. Images of Turian bases where personnel walk around without environment suits indicate advanced infrastructure, likely a network of subterranean tunnels with powerful Mass Effect generators that retain heat and atmosphere over swaths of the surface. The Reapers' plans for bombarding the bases were met with fierce resistance by the Turian fleet and the moon's anti-aerospace defences. With their easy victory stalled, the Reapers deployed a variety of ground units to take the bases one at a time. The Turians have the advantage on the moon, but the Reapers have the patience to slowly grind them down. With every base captured, the Reapers denied the Turian fleet another place to repair or refuel. And everything about it, as it says, is classified, but this is where our mission takes us. Let's land. So first off, we choose the squad of two squad members, so we only have the options of Liara and James, so that's all we're going with. It then brings us down to the armory to choose the weapon and kind of upgrade loadout for everyone, so I'll just do that quickly. And then finally, it gives you a chance to level stuff up a little bit. So I am going to give myself the full level of Incinerate. So we've got the choice of damage to armored targets or damage to frozen and chilled targets, which is really handy with my cryo armor, so I will go for that. And then another level of cryo ammunition. Can I afford that? No, I can't, so we'll hold that. Oh shit, I didn't level up James and Liara. Oh well, we'll do that once we land on Palaven. Well, Menai, not Palaven.
Oh no. No. Palaven.
We have an old friend there.
Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
Strongest military in the galaxy, and the Reapers are obliterating it.
Was it like this on Earth?
Yes.
Shepard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Commander, the LZ's getting swarmed.
James, open that hatch.
So we can start out firing here. That there are husks climbing up the cliffs there, and we can basically try and do our best to tackle them actually from here, which can somewhat help. You can't access your squad's powers here for whatever reason, but you can do just a little bit. On the higher difficulties, this can actually make quite a difference. But what I want to do is actually do the squad level up, so I'm going to do. So Liara, we will give her the 3rd level of warp, and James. Sorry, I keep pressing B to go between them. Sweet helmet, mate. We will give him the 5th level of Carnage. Do we want incapacitate enemies by knocking them down, or recharge speed? Recharge would be really nice on Carnage, actually, because Carnage is a really nice power. So I can just go wha-boom with him there, and that's your Carnage. I am going to switch up to cryo ammo on this, or do I want... Actually, I'll go for armor-piercing ammo. Actually, no, cryo's really nice with the incinerates things. Let's go for that. Oh, 42 versus 30 in a magazine. That is real nice. It doesn't affect my overall total, but just having to reload less frequently, always really nice in any kind of high-stress combat situation. Powers. So here we're fighting husks, which are basically human variants, the Reaper variant of humans. Holy shit. Every time I'm on this mission, that hits me so hard. The fucking size again. Like, I love the moments in this game where you just see the scale of the Reapers and you're like, holy shit, there's one there, and I think there's another one over there with like the burning Palaven underneath it. It's a hell of a visual. This game really does feel like it brings the whole trilogy to a close and a point in that way, where it's like, just looking at the scale of this from the scale of Mass Effect 1, it's stepped up a notch, certainly, and it's...
Saw bigger ones on Earth. A whole lot of them.
Yeah, to the point where that shot there was my background for a while, and it still forms the background of, I think it's the upgrades visualizer in this, has that shot of Palaven with the Reaper in front of it as a background. Anyway, here we are at the kind of main Turian base. Our goal is to find the commanding officer, but there's actually a hell of a lot of stuff to gather here, because I feel a bit bad about this. This is a military base during wartime, and we're basically gonna ransack it for supplies, but there's a lot of really useful stuff here. There's a datapad, which just gives us credits, and there's the M97 Viper. So this is a slightly lighter sniper rifle that fires... Whereas our current one is shot, reload, shot, reload. This one fires 3 shots before reloading, but it's heavier to the point where I'm not going to bother with it unless we've got something that makes it a little easier to bear. We have got, over to the left here, we have got a assault rifle piercing mod. So this goes through armor a bit better, which is nice. And the M27 scimitar shotgun. Nice. Then we have... Where are they? Over here we have another datapad. They sent us winter gear. They're not sure what they thought we'd do with that kind of gear here, but I suppose we should thank the spirits nonetheless. The power sources can be cannibalized and converted to power our gear's combat gear's filtering units instead, at least. It'd be nice to not have those clogging up anymore. And there's also a medkit and a set of greaves, the Harnikadar greaves. A lot of visualizer work going to be in this session here. I am going to hate myself for this when it comes to editing. Up here we have got... It's not quite here then. Where is it? Or is it right over here? Nope, and I've bamboozled myself now. Oh, it's in this one. Because that's where we need to go. That's the kind of commanding officer. Oh, it'll be over here. So yes, we've got a pistol piercing mod. Again, armor piercing stuff for pistols. The Armax Arsenal shoulder guards. And then a pistol magazine upgrade. While all that stuff is updating on the visualizers, a datapad can be scanned also for credits. Oh, a lot of stuff to get there, so make sure you get the Viper, the Scimitar, the Piercing mod, the Greaves, the pistol piercing mod, the shoulder guards, and the magazine upgrade. You basically work your way around the camp in a anti-clockwise fashion until... Just making sure there isn't anything over here, which there is, another datapad. Knowledge of the terrain is our last advantage here, and that's not going to last forever if they keep throwing out their forces at us. We'll hold this area as long as we can. I'm linking my transponder to the life signal monitoring system of the unit's suits. If it goes out, send another unit here, ASAP. That's pretty dark. And it's just like, if I die, send out the replacement as quickly as possible. That's rough, is what that is. Anyway, let's go and speak to the commanding officer here, General Corinthus.
Domestic, get your men up on that north barricade.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Bartis, find a way to get that comm tower operational.
Sir.
General?
Commander Shepard, heard you were coming, but I didn't believe it. General Corinthus.
I've come to get Primarch Fedorian.
Primarch Fedorian is dead. His shuttle was shot down an hour ago as it tried to leave the moon.
That's gonna complicate things. How bad is it, General?
We just lost about 400 men in half an hour. We set up camps on this moon as an advanced position to flank the enemy. A sound strategy. Just...
irrelevant.
Exactly. The sheer force of the Reapers seems to make them immune to that sort of tactic. The Primarch and his men found that out the hard way.
I'm sorry. I hear he was a good man.
And a friend. He would have been an outstanding diplomat.
So what happens now?
The Turian hierarchy provides very clear lines of succession.
Right. General Corinthus?
With such heavy casualties, it's hard for me to be certain who the next Primarch is. Palaven Command will know. However, at the moment, contacting them is impossible. The comm tower is out. Husks are swarming that area. We can't get close enough to repair it.
Don't worry, General. I'll get your tower operational.
Thank you, Commander. I'll take care of things on this end.
All right, let's go.
So, as Shepard says, that does complicate things a bit here, that the Primarch we are here to rescue, Fedorian, has already been killed. But, fortunately, as Liara says, there's a reason why they call it the Turian hierarchy. It's very clear who succeeds who and in what order. So, we need to get this comm tower back up and running, which means time to fight some husks. Shit, or fire a bolt off towards Palaven. That'll be fun for everyone down on the surface. What have we got? Oh, there's cryo ammo at the moment here. I don't know if this might be slightly... You know what? At least for now, I'm actually going to switch over to armor piercing. Just because that increased weapon damage will be nice. If I can hit, which apparently I can't then. Just because the cryo is great for freezing, but actually these guys die so easily, I'd rather just do increased damage to them rather than worry about freezing them or not. Anyway, we can examine the tower.
We can't repair it from this panel. Liara, see if you can repair it.
I'll go up and have a look. If you can keep husks from climbing up behind me, I'd appreciate it.
So you can choose who to send off there, and as you can imagine, James...
Ready, James?
While I have issues with James as a character, he is very good in combat situations. So he's... and he's not so good in, you know, fixing the comm tower situation. So he's the one I would prefer to have here. Ooh, these armor-piercing rounds are doing pretty nice. Let's incinerate that guy, just to be sure. And yeah, they only really come from these 2 points. There's the ones to the right there, and then the ones to the left. You can keep pretty good eyes on them. Oh, there you go, Liara's already done it. Happy days. So she'll be back soon. There we go, she's back now, because we can tell her portrait at the bottom is illuminated again, which means she's back with us.
Much appreciated, Commander. I'll contact Palaven Command.
So now we basically need to work... Oh no, we need to keep defending here for a while. But yeah, so both what's it called? Not concussive, Carnage that James can use, Thatch, Trick, and Singularity are both very useful against Husks, because Husks just run and just try and melee attack you, and so being able to just, disable them is very handy. Oh, get off me, get off me, get off me. Did you get him down? Is he gone? Yep, but there's another one coming over here. Whoop, there we go. And let's take these out, and I think we're pretty much good. Yeah, just having crowd control stuff is most useful for Husks, because Husks are only dangerous when they overwhelm you, really. Are we good? No, but we're not quite good. Ah, shit, ass blew up in front of my face. There we go. I like how those Reapers do just move around out there. I should probably be focusing on this fight a little more, perhaps. I think we're nearly done here anyway. Oh no, there's a couple more. There we go.
Commander Shepard, come in.
Go ahead.
I have information from Palaven Command. Please return ASAP.
On our way. What have you got?
As your partner said, succession is usually simple. But right now, the hierarchy's in chaos. So many dead or MIA.
I need someone, I don't care who, as long as they can get us the Turian resources we need.
I'm on it, Shepard. We'll find you the Primarch.
Garrus.
Vicarian, sir. I didn't see you arrive.
At ease, General.
You're alive.
I'm hard to kill. You should know that.
Good to see you again. I thought you'd be on Palaven.
If we lose this moon, we lose Palaven. I'm the closest damn thing we have to an expert on Reaper forces, so I'm advising.
James, this is Garrus Vicarian. He helped me stop the Collectors. He's a hell of a soldier.
Lieutenant, good to see you too, Liara.
Good to see you in one piece, Garrus.
General Corinthus filled me in. We know who we're after.
Palaven Command tells me that the next Primarch is General Adrian Victus.
Victus. His name's crossed my desk.
Know him, Garrus?
I was fighting alongside him this morning. Lifelong military, gets results, popular with his troops. Not so popular with military command. Has a reputation for playing loose with accepted strategy.
What do you mean?
On Tatris, during the uprisings, his squad discovered a Solarian spy ring about the same time the Turian separatists did. Rather than neutralize the ring, he fell back. He even gave up valuable fortifications which the rebels took.
Then the rebels attacked the Solarians, and when both groups had worn each other down, Victus moved back in. Didn't lose a man.
Bold strategy, but wild behavior doesn't get you advanced up the meritocracy.
Primarch Victus. That should be something to see.
You think he can get the job done?
We both know conventional strategy won't beat the Reapers. Right now, he could be our best shot. And I trust him.
Okay, let's get him on the shuttle and get out of here.
Commander! Shepard, come in!
Can this wait, Joker? We're in the middle of a war zone.
We've got a situation on the Normandy, Commander. It's like she's possessed. Shutting down systems, powering up weapons. I can't find the source.
I need the Normandy standing by. We may have to bug out.
Should I go back and take a look?
Do it. Garrus, you said you were with Victus this morning?
Yeah, but we got separated. He went to bolster a flank that was breaking. Could be anywhere out there.
We're trying to raise him, Commander.
Incoming harvester, headed for the airfield.
General, tell Primarch Victus we'll rendezvous here. In the meantime, let's go take care of whatever that thing dropped off. Coming, Garrus?
Are you kidding? I'm right behind you.
So, our old friend Garrus Vicarian is back, so time to take him for a spin. If we go to the squad screen, we'll see his various powers that he has. Concussive Shot, which we've seen with Ashley. Real nice, we'll bring that to level 3. I'm actually basically going to bring everything to level 3 apart from actually this we will bring up a little bit to level 4. Overload, which basically does damage to shields and synthetics and can overload weapons, very nice. Armor piercing ammo, same as what we have, which just pierces armor as the name implies. Proximity mine, fire the sticky mine onto the ground and it detonates when an enemy steps on it, can be pretty handy. And finally his class skill is Turian Rebel, which just boosts everything for him, same as everyone else's class skill basically. With that, Garrus uses, much like us, uses assault rifles and sniper rifles. He's basically very similar to me in that respect.
James, that's you breathing so hard?
So here at this airfield, there's an assault rifle magazine upgrade, which is nice. And time to be introduced to a new class of Reaper. This is a Marauder. So they have shields, so we need to overload the shields first, and then rinse through them that way. And you can see they do this weird thing. Oh, he didn't do it there so much. As you can see, the armor-piercing ammo not particularly effective against shields, but rapid-fire weapons. Basically, faster-firing weapons are better against shields, slower-firing weapons are better against armor. Health takes damage from everything pretty equally, so... what do I want Garrus to be on? I want his... I'll put his armor-piercing ammo on, and I want probably overload rather than concussive shot, taking out shields quickly to be my quickly mapped power. Try and take these guys out before they even become a problem, but those Marauders are what we're going to keep our eyes on. Because basically, there are... If husks are human Reapers, and cannibals are Batarian Reapers, Marauders are one form of Turian Reapers. There's actually two. And what they do is, you'll notice that ribbon came out of it and went to that husk there. They can basically grant health and armor to their allies, which can be problematic. They're a bit more of a support unit than other Reapers we've fought so far, and that can make them a real problem. Disruptor ammo I'm actually going to switch to, just because that will tear through its shields much better. Oh, look at that. Now we're talking. Unfortunately, I ran out of ammo at the worst possible time.
I think we're done here.
I think we are. Make sure you grabbed that assault rifle magazine upgrade, and then you can head back to the camp.
Shepard, come in.
Go ahead.
Still trying to raise the Primarch, but we've got trouble back here at the main barricade. If the Reapers breach it, we're done.
On my way.
So what we need to do here is man this main gun that Turian just died on, and this gives us a lot of options. So I'm gonna just gun these guys down here. Basically, when you run out of ammunition in the bottom right, you just have to take a moment to vent, and then you're back. I'm gonna let the combat music fight here because I really like the Palaven combat music.
Holy hell! What is that thing?
Oh, welcome to the other kind of Turian Reaper. This one is a Turian... bits of Turian genetics combined with Krogans, which we haven't yet met. This is a brute, and they are the serious heavy armor of the Reaper forces. As you can see, I've switched to armor-piercing rounds, but also fast-firing weapons like the assault rifle aren't of great use here. Sniper rifle would be better, but I'm just in too much close combat with it to get away with that, really. I'll try and overload it, but that's not going to do a great deal. My incinerator's pretty useful there. Let's bring up the sniper, even without armor-piercing rounds, that'll still be pretty powerful.
Shepard, Corinthus here.
What's the word of the Primarch?
Still can't get a stable comm link.
Okay, I'm going on foot. Shepard out. Garrus, take me to the last place you saw Victus.
And we are going to hold it there for this episode. Oh, we've got a level up, wonderful. So, we've come here to the moon of Palaven, we found Garrus, and we know that Victus is the new Turian Primarch. Next episode, we'll be tracking down Victus and trying to escort Tim off the moon successfully. Hope you'll join me then. Thank you very much, and good day.